So after my last video, I got 2 comments on my socks. One that said, "Hey, nice socks," thanks to them. And the other that said, "I'm not sure about your content. I don't like seeing your socks the whole time." So in response to that, I don't know what to do with that. Hey, what's up? My name is John Bonjour. I'm an artist and a film enthusiast. I have not drawn smart and I'm not enthusing about film, but we're doing our second round of creative updates. So creative check-ins, that's what they're called. This is creative check-in number 2. So this is the second week. It's Monday right now as I'm recording this. I have spent about, I don't know, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes recording a Deadpool video. That'll come out soon. And you know, it's, I think 5:30 right now, so I'm getting a late start on the day, but that was the plan. Not the point. You don't need to play by play. The point is that I am starting this week on much better footing than I was ending last week. At the end of last week, I was pretty discouraged because I had spent the 20 hours putting a bunch of work into my YouTube, into my Instagram, into Freelancer, an art site, into contacting random people that I met, you know, on Facebook that were looking for artists. I put a lot out there, and I felt like I wasn't getting anything back. Nothing was really changing. And this morning, I woke up to 150 subscribers, which is not that many to most people, but to me, that's so many. That's so many of you guys. Thank each and every one of you. You are all amazing. And also, my Hellboy video had some serious crazy views, and my X-Men, my Deadpool video from the other day had some really good views. All of that to say, the views aren't really what I care about, although I do appreciate that you guys are watching it. The point is that I'm starting to see some stuff growing. I'm starting to see some actual response to posting almost every day, you know, a new short, a new video, a new reel on Instagram. Short, reel, whatever they call them. Anyway, a new like video on Instagram, you know, every weekday, which is a lot of work and worth it if it's, you know, going to get people new views on my art, new people involved in this sphere. I'm more than happy to put the work in to do that, but it kind of felt like at the end of last week, I wasn't really getting anything out of it, which the other side to that is I felt extremely dumb for feeling that because it's not that important. It's random views on the internet. Like, that doesn't matter. And it's kind of dumb to be upset that you put exactly 1 week of work into something and it hasn't worked out perfectly for you. I'm aware of that. If you'd asked me at the beginning of last week if my expectations were that I would have 500 subscribers by the end of the week and a bunch of people, you know, lining up to pay me for art, I would have said, no, of course not. That's ridiculous. And apparently I would have been lying to you because when that didn't happen, I was very upset, which is so childish. But it's interesting, and I felt like I should document that for part of this process as I'm hoping to kind of show the journey into developing art and making that a part of my life, something that's not just a hobby for me. I think being completely honest about how I felt in the moment is probably important, even if that makes me look like a little itty-bitty baby boy. Anyway, this week has started off really good. I thank every one of you again for subscribing to the channel, for caring about anything that I'm doing, because it's honestly humbling that anyone would. Also, it's pretty cool to feel like I'm actually making progress in something for the first time in quite a while. That has not always been true, and it's great to be putting the work in and seeing some results from that. I do realize that this is going to be a much longer journey than I was thinking, and I'm okay with that. That means more content, I guess, for these videos, but really more in the long run. I'm okay with that because it's worth the work. It's something that I think is such an important part of myself, something that I care so much about, that I'm honestly excited to put the work in to make this thing happen, and I'm just glad that it's possible. It also was kind of jarring because yesterday some pretty massive stuff happened in America. I'm not currently in America, but I am from America, and it made me realize, I'm not going to get into any of that, by the way, because you don't care what I have to say about that. I made a video about the X-Men the other day. I am not qualified to talk about any current events, but all of that happening made me realize that most of why I'm doing this is because I care about art, and I care about film, and I care about being in this community. You guys are already like the coolest people I've ever met, and making something that's important to me. But a tiny little itty bitty baby bit, it's because I wanted to prove that I'm good enough. And that's not healthy at all. A small part of it was for me to prove that I can make something of myself and that I'm worth whatever, some nebulous concept of appreciation. And that's really dumb because A, I could make as much money with art as I wanted to, and that's not where that would come from. And B, I probably won't make as much money as I could ever want to because that's not really how that works. So all that to say, I am very humbled this week and very refreshed and really excited creatively. I want to create stuff. I want to make things and do important things, not for my own personal gain, but because I think that it's important to put yourself out there and be a part of the culture and the world, and because there's bigger stuff than me going on right now. So yeah, that's all I got. I have a pretty cool announcement coming out soon about Edge of Bordertown, my comic. I don't want to get into too much with that yet, but little hint for anybody that's gotten this far in the video, it's going to change up how the release schedule kind of works. So I'm excited about that, and I hope you are too. If you haven't, by the way, read Edge of Bordertown, it's on my website, johnvonart.com. It's 100% free, and it always will be, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, my plan for this week, I'm going to make new videos, some new content, new shorts, new posts, work on Bordertown, reach out to some more people that I might, be able to work with, something that could open some doors to some cool places. And so I'm really excited. It's been a pretty cool week. It's weird kind of not at all being close to where I thought I was going to be for 1 week in, and also being way further than I thought I was going to be for 1 week in. It's pretty humbling. It's pretty amazing. I'm just lucky to be on this journey. So yeah, that's your creative check-in. I hope you guys are doing super, super, super good. I want to hear what you guys are working on. If I have any creatives out there in my audience, what is going on in your life? Also, I guess if you're like an accountant, I just probably want to understand what you have to say because it's math related. But otherwise, I care. I care about your life. I hope you're doing good. Tell me some cool stuff. Tell me something good that happened in your life this week in the comments. Let's hit that old end title card. Thank you for watching this video and checking out my channel. If you'd like to hear more of my thoughts on movies, comics, TV shows, art, creativity, just the general world, anything but politics pretty much, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below what you'd like me to review next. Or do none of those things because I am not your dad.